gives you all as we race one hand. On that track, race a rig and Fanatec wheel that holds him in, does not make him quake. Late night, pixel sun, every stream a hilarious run. Just one more, then it's done, but we're still here in the saddle. Mike goes racing, we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two catch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Hey! Jokes in the sidebar, somehow you're already barred. From a high to a heart, to a long with a wrench and a story. New sub, big cheer, and a super chat to cause a spin out. We all cheer, then laugh, cause it's part of the glory. Mike goes racing and we go too. Click that subscribe, you'll miss your cue. Come for the banter, stay for the fun. Drop in once, you'll never leave. Mike goes racing, lights all green. You two punch the in-between. Pit crew bigger every lap. Say hi, you're on the track. Oh yeah. Tiny as a streamer that stole your heart. Come for banter. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mike goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter, ended up a fan. New name and fate, what's this? One dumb joke, stop using traction control. That comment you can't resist. Now the chat gives you shit, wrenches in hand, mods on deck, every new sub, another name on the spec. Sprime is about to start! Mick goes racing, hit that subscribe. Tiny Aussie streamer that stole your heart. Come for the banter, became a fan. You're in the pit crew, part of the plan. Mick goes racing, feel that rush. Spam those emotes, flood that chat. Blush came for chaos, here you stand. Come for banter,
Hello, hello, hello. Are we there? Are we there? Got it? Hopefully. Check. Hello, hello, hello. It's not the mic, it's the mic setup. Something is not going on. Something is not. Good, good. Always up, up, up. Hello, hello.
Hello? Ah, yes. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. You gotta love it when people touch your shit. People touch your shit. Excuse my French. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. All it came down to be was the someone had flicked the mute button on. It definitely wasn't me because I don't touch mute. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I do apologize about that slight delay. Give me a second. Give me a second. Getting sick and tired of all these fucking technical issues and but everything else. Looks like we've also dropped a subscriber in the last 2 hours. Disappointing, but it is what it is. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Actually, I'll change that as well. Thank you very much for the 10 likes already, even though we've had mad technical difficulties. Let's move this there. This can go to there. And let's get into it, shall we? I also need to fix the confetti screen so it's on everything. But yeah, let's get into some daily race. It's called kids. Kids have been in here. Let's jump into some race C. I was going to do race A, but I gave that a go today, and that was very disappointing. Let's do the one race now. We'll go in the liquid petroleum color. And then we'll just wait. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. A bit of technical difficulties, which is pretty standard. Pretty standard. Wow, that is very loud. But yeah, how's the wheel been? How's the wheel been? Sean? You can sort of sit there and it's a bit of ASMR, that one. And it comes down through the chicane. Gear dropping. And then the acceleration. How good, how good. I was glad to hear that you're enjoying your wheel, Sean, and the rig as well. Did you end up dropping your pedals to the base platform? Happens, sadly. Happens. Ah, that's a pain. That's a pain. But thank you very much for the 12 watching, and all 13 watching and the 12 likes. VX, welcome in, legend. Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Who knows? Maybe we can grow an extra 6 or 7 tonight. What's that? 7? Yeah, 7 tonight to the channel. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain, and I just stored everything away. Obviously, I've got a couple of. You'll see in my video what I've done with some of the pieces, which is pretty funny. Actually, I should probably put the caps on it. But yeah, we don't actually have a proper lobby. Oh, it is all C's. Okay, cool. Oh, that's good to hear. At least we got a bit of fun. But yeah, we might do this. We'll go do a bit of race C. See how that is. I think I saw you add me the other day in regards to that one. I need to sort of get back into my UK one. TK, welcome in. My UK account. I have to remember what my login for all of that was. But welcome in, TKC. Good to see you again, mate. So we can do a bit more European racing. Well, let's see how we go. I didn't really see anybody in there that I knew. Uncle LJ Tran, Joy Boy, Dino. You realize Dino was a C driver. But yeah, here we are again. Le Mans 24 Heures du Mans Racing Circuit. How we really pronounce it. The only one really that's in the black. In the black. Was it this one? This one. It's not allowing me to beat my buzzer. Yeah, it gets to be like that, doesn't it? Gets to be like that. It's a very interesting shaped car, that's for sure. Very cool though. Yeah, sick. Why did I get 3-second penalty for that? There's no way I forced anybody off the track. What about me getting absolutely rammed? There should be 6 seconds to the person that pushed me off. Absolutely bogus. Yeah, I might have the traction up a little higher. $360 Ks and the shakes are unreal. Yeah, this particular track is very, very aggressive with the with its penalties. I did notice. Stood left. I don't think he realized there's an overtake button, or where his overtake button is. But the shakes, oh my god, the shakes. Two off track. Dino with a 4. Yeah, it shakes ridiculously. Far out. Anything over 330 Ks, it just starts the death wobbles. 350 gets really bad. Yeah, I've got it programmed as L3, so it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm not really driving with one hand. I'm sort of driving with like 1.5. And everything is... Yeah, you sort of got to look for it in the in your settings as that overtake button. Yeah, I got mine as... Whoa, I don't know how we managed to keep that straight. But this wild. Yeah, I had a look at the other day when I was coming back from the doctor's appointment. I needed to get some diesel probably next week. Still got about 400 Ks empty, but it's just the prices are wild, mate. And the worst thing is, because of the style of this car, anything too slow is so aggressive. Like, this doesn't steer. I don't think there's many on the RS50 wheel. Well, welcome in, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. 16, wow. Helicopter, helicopter. I don't know how old mate's managing to catch us when he was 0.4 behind. But yeah, the price of fuel at the moment is pretty ridiculous. Blame the government for that. Price gouging. Might be a battery thing with the old overtake. Whoa, Kiwi Dad becoming a channel member. Welcome to Race Engineer. Let's go, big man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. Okay, so the overtake is based on the battery. C. So he must have had a full battery. Or realized he could do overtake. But thank you so very much, Kiwi Dad. Legends. Just waiting for you to kick off your campaign over on Twitch. Oh, mate's gone straight into a wall. Absolute legend, Kiwi. Well, let's go. Let's go. Oh, way too wide. Whoa. Yellow flag for somebody. He tried to run me off the road. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous how the difference is. I even had to look at fuel supply last night, and just in, geez, you can't even brake it like a normal braking zone. That's like a Group 1 car with how quick this thing is. But apparently, I saw a clip earlier. I don't know if it's true or not. I have to do some investigations. I'm not sure what you're talking about there, Kiwi Dad. Probably. Yes, SYG, man. You can't be aggressive. Otherwise, you'll get thrown around. I was hoping that I was going to cop 3 seconds for that, but it is what it is. That's when these things are... Jeez, it's a bit of a handful. I'll get your messages in a minute. Oh. My forearms right now are cooked, are absolutely cooked. But look, I'll take the top 5. I will take the top 5. But far out. That deserves to crack open this bad boy. Oh, someone cut some corners. But the fact that we were 18 seconds ahead of P6 is wild. Welcome in, Wayne. Oh, man. I don't think I need to go to the gym with that. Just need to do this 400 times. End up with huge forearms. And the fact that there is 20 of you watching right now, wild. Absolutely wild. Hopefully we've timed it well with race C. I do know I need to move the little 25 the subscriber goal. GT trophy, NSX. Give me something that isn't the Citroen, because the Citroen is a bucket. 458. Someone said the 4C, but I don't. Oh, there's the first one. 121. NSX. NSX. Or the Reynolds. Oh. Differently. Spanish. I don't think there's many refineries in New Zealand. It's maybe 5, yeah. Probably not even that. You probably have maybe 3 in the pull out this old bad boy. Or do we pull into something else? I guess we'll pull into this bad boy. Oh wow, first time I've realized I have to buy tires, so let's not have that. I wish you'd be able to, you could just like change. It's absolute bullshit that the Citroen is the meta. And this is what makes me not want to play Gran Turismo. When you have the same car that's being meta probably 6 out of the 12 weeks is ridiculous. Oh, I thought I had some. I thought I had some. What we got? On Aston Martin. Let's go like this and go cartoon. Let's see what's in the way of cartoons. Smurf mix up. What's a bluey? Let's have a look. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, actually, because the boys have been watching it, we will do bluey. Oh, excuse me. It spins around, I'm pretty sure. I think there's about 5 or 6. I think there's 3 in the North Island and 2 in the South. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this. Yeah, I think we'll stick with this. Like it, repost it, select it. I do know we need more here in Australia. That is for show. Nah, Bluey, mate, Bluey. If you don't know Bluey, you're missing out. You're missing out, mate. We've got 3 minutes, probably 2.5 minutes to get into it. But let me know too what you guys' thoughts are on the new style of the thumbnails. It'll just be a lot of side profiles sort of stuff as we move forward. Because yeah, I felt like I was a bit too, I wouldn't say too copycat-ish, but too similar to... you can still watch it, mate. You can still watch it. So 14 laps, 1 mandatory pit. Okay. Okay, sure. Because you can't just automatically set me up on it or give me the message. Do you wish the change to mediums to happen? Yes, please. You're not too old for Bluey. There's a lot of things that are very relatable to Bluey. Even that being a rampage of 36. Let's have a look again what everybody's in this list. Oh, look at that. Everybody's in the Citroen. How original. I do like Uncle Dan's Bunnings livery. Sin, welcome in, legends. Hope you are well, mate. Hope you're all well. Well, maybe we'll see. I think I've got the trophy. The trophy 11. Yeah, I do. It's black. I was about to use it. I needed to get tires for it. But yeah, we got quite a list growing in the old Gran Turismo community, that's for sure. But thank you very much for whoever recently resubscribed or subscribed. Thank you very much. Slowly getting there. 6, 9, 10. Back to the 619. How good? How good? I'm not going to worry about a time yet. I probably should have worried about a time because I don't think there's much time between the races. But I guess it will help with the DR. Yeah, that's it. Cannaboy 420. Whoever Cannaboy 420 is. What else was there? There was... probably tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably do lobby races if you guys are keen for that. So if you want to jump in and do some lobby races and whatnot, because this week's races have been very boring. Unless you want me to see, I'm happy to tune. Unless I flick open ACC or we do Grid Legends. That might be one of the two, because these races this week are DOG SHIT. Dickie Bird Dixon up in the front with his interesting liveried 458. Tilly's new on the Wombat. What's what you want? So let's see how we go. Everybody's in the Citroen by the looks of things. Just a one mandatory pit. Just got to work out when we pit. I think a lot of people say pit like lap 1. No thanks. Probably pit probably lap 3 or 4. Yeah, that's cool. It is on special at the moment on the PSN store. So yeah, we might try some ACC because I'd like to try it as well. There is career mode on there as well, which is always probably a cool thing I enjoyed. Probably the other thing too, we could probably do a road to 100% here on the old Gran Turismo 7. Even though I'm not, because I'm only about, I think 60%. No, alright, mate. GSR, the mechanic. Why have I got poor connection in here? Looks like someone got pushed, or there's some barging up ahead. I gotta say, the NSX is so slow. Just feels so slow. Watkins Glen feels quick here. So slow. I think I need to go get a new Ethernet cable hub, because the one I currently have is terrible. I was hoping that wasn't gonna go, that was gonna stay ghost. Oh, someone's gone wide. Someone else is trying to save it. Brody Burgess. Let's go. Thank you very much for the 20 legends. Oh, the mechanic, he's lost it into the bush. Yeah, I think that's the thing that really annoys me with Polyphony is you've got like 50 plus Group 3, 50 plus Group 4, and every week it's the same 2 cars. I was wondering if that was going to be a sneaky trick. Well, yeah, ACC might be the way. How we spun out from that is beyond me. So I think race C, yes, cool. You got, you know, a pit strategy for whatever known reason. Yeah, for whatever reason, and then you make it 15 laps or 14 laps, sorry, and it's the most boring 14 laps. So boring. Like, I'll happily do 14 laps of Yas Marina, yes, penalty Marina in Group 3. That was actually good. Nope, someone left. Nah, I won't jump back and forth. I'll try and stick to one title for the whole stream. But I'm sure ACC has a bit more variety in the way of races than what this is, than what this does. You know, Group 1, Group 2 doesn't get shown much love. It's the same repetition every week. You know, Group 4 for this one, or Group 3 for this one. Oh, maybe this week we'll actually do a pit strategy. It's like there's nothing there. And all I know is this NSX is slow. So yeah, tomorrow we will head across to the old we'll go head across to ACC. Thank you very much for whoever recently subscribed. 620, let's go. But it is good to see this track return to daily races. It has been almost 3 years since this was actually last used. Yeah, oh definitely. I didn't even see that guy there. But you know, you've got, you can say rounding up to 2 minutes. 2 minutes times, you know, 2 minutes times 14, 28. 28 minutes will be about 26 minutes to do this particular race. But yeah, I even found probably Brands Hatch a bit more fun than this last night, which is an interesting thing for me to say. But I have to say this is too much in the way of Group 4. Group 4 should just be sprints. Group 3, Group 2, Group 1 should be the enduro stuff. But I think we'll pit at the end of this lap. We will change tyres. Do we need to change tyres or just a mandatory pit? Yeah, we'll see what everybody else does. But wow, sitting all the way back here is not ideal. Why? Why would you even attempt to do that? Some people, eh? Some people. Paper Wars is coming out. Might be one of these things where we can sort of get away with did he go new tyres? He looks like he's all over the place. Mind you, I am on 2 bars, which I don't know why. I do like that colour combination. The red and the black. But I'll check on the little ones after this race. So I'll be, and then we'll head across the Brands Hatch, obviously, on the depending on timing. Because to watch this, even as a driver, I feel sorry for you guys. Eugene, welcome in, legend. Eugene. Welcome in. Welcome in. I would love to know how the mechanic managed to push himself all the way up to P1. And the worst thing is the Citroen isn't even a real car. It's like, oh, let's just make the VGT the meta every week. Yeah, like I don't even know why. Like why get so close to me? I sound like someone hit a wall then. Don't wait. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting for anybody. We'll do a mandatory pit. Everybody seems to have done it. He slowed so slow at that apex. I take a general mash, change tyres. Because he was miles ahead of me when he pitted. I watched him pit. It won't take a little while before he gets those tyres worn. Yeah, I know. Some people. Well, go around me, mate. Craig, welcome in, mates. It won't be on this track. It's the only time you'll see me on this one. This track and combo, unnecessary. In the wall. Whoa! Too wide. Yeah, I will be. I will be. just done the one race. I've done race A, I've done race C, and then waiting back to race B. Race B has been the only one this week that has been actually enjoyable. Obviously, we didn't even do... We did race A before, which was good. Race A was good on the forearms. Penalty-wise, not ideal. But... yeah, just... C is rubbish. Yeah, I saw that coming too. But I still decided to be full throttle. And this combination anyway is... They need to just give Gr.4 a break for a minute. Like, especially with the Citroen being the meta. It's like, give us real cars. Stop giving us this VGT rubbish. Like, even though it's not VGT, it's GT by Citroen, so it's not even a real car. Its gearing is terrible, and it's just like the meta for the 7th time this year. Like, this combination, not necessary. This should have been Group 3. Group 3, not Group 4. Oh, it's worse than that. It's like staring up at the sun using magnifying glasses. That's exactly what race C is like. Mr. Chicken, are you in the, is your DR of a C or is it of a B? Yeah, this race is very... Sort their shit. I'm going to get your message in a minute there, Sean. Oh, and that's the thing. It's like, I'll make a post about it tomorrow, and obviously I'll tell you guys about what we're playing tomorrow as well. It'll most likely be ACC. But yeah, I just don't understand why we keep having A, boring races, B, the same car used as the meta every week. It's like Brands Hatch. What's the meta in the Group 3 this week? It's the new 911. Like, how original. Well, it was last night anyway. Like, wow, we've hit lap 11. Paper Western again, pitting. Interesting. The tyres must be shot in there. We'll just have a conversation. Oh, I got timed out. And that's the thing. That's the thing. It was just so boring. So boring. But give me a minute. I'm going to go check on my kids. And we'll be back. So we got 6 minutes until deadline. So hopefully I can sort them out in that time. I'll just let it play. Obviously the cinematics. Yeah, I did see that too. But I'll let this play through. We'll be back. I will just check on my little ones and we'll go from there. wonder how much time we got left here. Got a minute 25. So we need some quick times put in. Where are we sitting? Wow, the fact that we were like up here earlier last night. Oh, full seconds. But this is the other thing. Oh, that annoys me. Like, sure, we got a 296. Edward, welcome in. We're a 296 up front by 0.001. Wild. But then it's like 911, 911, 911. Oh, BRZ, 911, 911. It's still, you still got what, 1, 2, 3, 6 in the top 10. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then it's like that full list of 911s for 10 spots. Yeah, like the top 25. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 20 of them are the 911. But yeah, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And that's why you know, like what happened last week happened, and everything else in between, and so yeah, tomorrow we'll do some ACC. We'll see how we go with that. Tom, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Who we got in here? Almost. Jazz Baggins. Sir G. It's something. It's something. Welcome in, Tom. Welcome in. Okay, P5. I'm not. I look. It's not my favorite track. It's definitely not where I'd put a lot of things. Like, it's definitely not where I'd choose to race all the time. But yeah, it's obviously a track that I wouldn't pick. But yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Oh, fuck me. Let's go. But like even this should be racing mediums or softs or something. No, like that's gonna happen. Like that's gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Like it should be. It's one of these things. Like how I see it. It's like it's just wild that we get the same tracks on repeat. Like we've already had Daytona Road Course used twice. And then it's like Red Bull Ring. It's, you know, that gets used way too often with Group 3, sorry. And then it's the Nürburgring, I think, has been used twice already this year. Jesus, what's going on here? I don't know how I managed to save all that, but Sir G, I don't know how he's still hanging around with these lobbies. Oh. See, and that sort of stuff. Why is like you should be forced. Whoever pushed me should be forced to stop. Like, way too aggressive through the corners. I still don't know how I managed to have a quicker time through there. Oh, I guess I spun out. And sort of waited. Your guess is as good as mine, Tommy. This is why tomorrow you won't see me on Gran Turismo. I'll be doing some ACC. Getting a feel for that. Well, it's not even that, it's just one of those things. It's like, pay attention. Like, I came through this corner before and it was like 3 cars everywhere. 1 coming back on track, 2 off into the fences. And like, that's G ahead of us. But what about old mate that ran me off the track? Why didn't he stop? Why wasn't he stopped? I'm like, this guy, why, mate? Why? But yeah, these lobbies and everything else in between. This week's tracks, this week's combination, everything. And this is, I think, the other thing too. It's well, it's not even that. It's just like, it's one of those ones where I think if you punt someone, or you obviously push them off track, like Sergi already had 3 seconds, so I already knew that it was him. It wasn't him when he pushed me, when I got pushed off. And like, he just got 3 seconds then for pushing old mate off, even though old mate's off into the sands. But if you've copped, it should be each time you push someone off, the penalty should be bigger. So obviously Sergi's already done it once. He should now cop it. He now should be on 6 seconds. And then if you do it again, it should be then 12 seconds. And then what should also happen is your safety rating, because of how much you want to be so diabolical in regards to your choice of racing methods. When you get back down into a C lobby or a D sportsmanship, that's where everybody should really start getting forced into watching those the entrance video again. Yeah, all of that. Or if you push someone off, it should be a lot harsher. That's for sure. A lot harsher. Like obviously T1 per lap 1, that was sort of my fault, but then Ghost didn't do its job, and then I've been pushed, and here I am. But I'm pretty sure last, when I got pushed off into the sand at T1, it was differ racing. Taking that corner terribly. But yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. Bit of ACC, should be a bit of fun. It's like then we had the ACC and they got the same combo for this week. It's like, what in the world? But then you find out the racing's a lot cleaner. You're right, mate. LMU, if it comes to, or whenever it comes to console, obviously iRenting, we know is PC. So yeah, it's just all about just trying to get the settings sorted. I don't get me wrong, there's a guy that comes in the chat or he lurks. Send it with Josh. He's a military man as well. He's one of my mate's mates. He started to get into it, and he looks like he's doing all right with his little community he's building. I think he's up to like 50 subs already in like the space of 6 weeks. Yeah, ACC obviously already on PlayStation, so that's good for those on PlayStation. Can give it a go. I guess it is what it is. But 11th, it's okay. But yeah, obviously, I want to give everything a bit of a go. It's just just trying to get everything to line up and see how it goes. See how it goes. But I do feel since the Spec 3 update that there's been a change in how SR is effective. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Still got a little while, which is fine. What's everybody got here? The old sandwich with the GDR. Let's see what the non-meta is. The 296 BRZ. Why give the BRZ a bit of a rip? See how we go with that. Horsepower increase, weight increase. We know it's a bit of a weapon. J for jerk. No, I think too your DR should go back down to E. I think that would be definitely a interesting one. What makes me laugh though is those, those A+ drivers that try and do that all E to A+ thing. It's like, why? You can do that in about 4 hours because you guys are that good. Yeah, it's like, mate, you're an A+ driver all year round, and then you want to say it's easy. It's like, come on now. I've still got 4 minutes, 4.5 minutes. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, even getting gold on all the licenses too, it's a bit of a tricky one. Oh, thought we were on. Pushed a little bit too hard into that last corner. There we go. Not into the 27s. Too hard. Too hard. But yeah, I think I've got silver on some, but not all. I think my recent one I've been trying to do is Mount Panorama. That's not ideal. Yeah, and that's it. It's just trying to shave those like crazy small seconds off, and it's just, you know, just time and time and time and time and practice and practice and practice. But yeah, it's just wild, some of these guys. Be tomorrow, Kiwi Dad. Be tomorrow. Because I have to say, these races are, you know, this week's dailies are pretty boring. Yeah. Oh, we managed a quicker time. Way too slow through that. Yeah, Kiwi Dad has it. Preen Juice, welcome in, mate. How are we? How are we? Yeah, I don't know how I managed to sneak a couple of milliseconds off that time. Yeah, look, it's all right. That's just a. Oh, that's just a. How do I look back? How do I get around all of this? Yeah, that's just an old one. I need to spend some time in fixing this one. Yeah, welcome in, Prune Juice. Good to see you, mate. Welcome in. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we got Simo, good old Muttley. That's sort of it. It'll be interesting to see what's. I feel like that's what needs to happen to get onto sports mode too. Is the old licenses. Because I think then that is one of those things that it's sort of like if you do too much, it should be license based. It shouldn't be SR or driver rating based. Or it should be driver rating based, but it should be a combination of both sportsmanship rating and driver rating, I think, for the licenses. So, you know, it should take into consideration, okay, penalties, like track limits and whatnot. Okay, that will be like -2. But if you're ramming someone off track, that should be like a -25 to 30 point deduction. You know, I think that's how it should be. And then if you know, top 5 or coming first, 100 points, coming second, 75 points, coming third, 50 points, top 50, 30 points, regardless of 4th or 5th. And then that should sort of build you up to sort of, up to getting into better lobbies and everything. But yeah, this is a one I need to play around with a little bit more. This livery, or just a slap together livery. There's one thing I do enjoy with Gran Turismo is their ability to make liveries and all that good stuff. And then it should be, you know, if you've pushed someone off track and you waited, you should get points added. Obviously, like 5 points or something. This guy's just in the way. There should be like that's how it sort of should be. Mate, I'm still here. I don't know how that was not more messy. It's like, why do I have to, you know, why do people think that cutting a corner like that is ideal? But thank you very much for ever recently subscribed. Welcome to the pit crew, legends. It's like, why does everybody think that being in P8, P9, P6 is going to get you to P1? And then you got to race dirty. It makes no sense. From what Kiwi Dad said, he's said it's been pretty on the point. Like, it's pretty good. It's a little bit of elbows, but nothing like Gran Turismo. Haven't you? I thought you'd done online races, Kiwi Dad. You've been playing career mode, mate. Yeah, that's good. It's a bit like, I'm pretty sure iRacing, watching some of it, you get a maximum amount of points you can have per race, and then if you don't, if you obviously exceed those points, you get a DNF. Yeah, this is the thing too. I don't understand why the guys, like the guys like Sparks, Sammy Snake, Rory, don't speak up about the current state of Gran Turismo. It's like you know, Rory used to do ACC or Assetto Corsa, one of the two. It's like, speak up about how crap this is. Like, the current state of Gran Turismo is in shambles. Nah, that's always good. No, even some, like some of the A plus drivers, you know, you still have a bit of, like I was watching Rory's stream, I think last night when you were in it, and the amount of A plus drivers quitting. Like Sammy Snake, he's obviously quite new to going full-time with all of this, but the current state of Gran Turismo is in a shambles. But the thing is though, it's all like, I guarantee you actually, if you properly speak to Rory and go, do you really enjoy playing Gran Turismo, and be honest about it, he'd be like, no, I'm bored of it. I guarantee you. But he puts this persona on of, no, the game's good, the game's good. No, it's not. No, it isn't. See, Digit, you know, he's getting very bored of it all. Was there something? Did we pass somebody? Digit someone I would respect in saying, nah, it's in the shambles. And it makes sense why you had the likes of Rory, Hoggy, all of those boys do the power pack streams, because when you really when you really look at it, the state of it all is, it's absolutely terrible. It's just one of those things. Like, if I was to start fresh from January this year and jump into these races and seeing that there'd be the same meta cars multiple times in the space of a few weeks, I would be pretty pissed too. I would be. Have your position back, mate. What's this guy's problem? He had a penalty to serve and he still wants to try and take me out. Like, that's the thing, like, even if I had started this. Yeah, but see, that's the thing too. Like, you look at the, like, you're A+. You're A+, so, you know, or AA+. So it's definitely one of those things that at an enjoyment level for, yeah, oh, definitely. But even still, like, listen to your audience, Richard, because how many people, like, really, if you jump on Gran Turismo now, no, he definitely wasn't aiming for the Porsche, mate. Definitely wasn't aiming for the Porsche. If you jump onto both Twitch and YouTube right now, Kick, there's nobody on Kick that does Gran Turismo. But if you were to jump on Rusty, welcome in, legend. If you were to jump on to either of those two platforms, search it as live, how many people are actually doing online racing? And I'll tell you this right now, it's about 95%. But are you fine with driving the same meta week in, week out, Eugene? That is the question. But yeah, but that's obviously where we are sort of at the moment, Richard. It's one of those things of, I'm not happy having the same metas every week. I don't enjoy it. I think this year alone we've had the same meta like 6 times. But welcome in. Good to see you, Richard. But that's the thing, you get really good at driving that car, and then when they nerf it, and then it's like something completely different. Like, let's say, for example, you know, they nerf the Jag, and the Jag becomes the meta for multiple weeks. It's definitely one of those things where you sort of go, oh, okay. What was the other car I was going to try and look at racing in? Was it the... Yeah, and that's where it's at. So, like, tomorrow we're doing we're jumping ship, and we are I don't even think I have the 296. There we go, M6 Enduro. There it is. Even though I do prefer the Sprint. And that's the other thing too. Like, you have the M6 Sprint and the M6 Enduro. You should be able to run the same lobby across those regardless. But yeah, tomorrow, obviously, we'll be trying out the ACC. Yeah, the Viper became the meta. The AMG was pretty good. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where they've got to stop doing the same bullshit every week, because it's not enjoyable, to be honest. You see, and that's the thing. What, like, you've got the new, obviously, 911. The 296 hasn't even been a meta for any week this year. But yeah, I think it's just one of those things. It's like, give us something fresh. It's like, you know, you say it's a coding thing. It's not a coding thing. It's no different to me hosting my own lobby. You click a couple of buttons and off you go. Oh look, when Yas Marina and Gr.4 and the 911, that was probably one of the best weeks this year we've had. I can put hand on heart say that is probably one of the best weeks. But it doesn't mean you go ahead and give us the 911 multiple times. I thought we were on for something good then. Battle practice. Oh, that's pretty smart. That's the thing, you don't even need to. You just need to get the one car and you sort of... Oh, why isn't this brake not working? Oh, here I am, like, why isn't it moving forward? But I've got to press the, No, that's not what I want. Okay, steering was good. Yeah, I know where the brake is. Still got enough time to run one more. But yeah, just trying to work out why. But it will be interesting to see how to do ACC with the wheel. I do know that you can do a bit of a, you can change sort of what you're looking at, or how you're looking at it. I think they have this cam view. But yeah, there's only probably been 2 weeks this year that have actually been worthwhile to write home about, that's for sure. Because yeah, Yas Gr.4 was that good, I actually did it 3 days in a row. Actually, that was December, that wasn't even this year. just before in the was it Valkyrie? Valkyrie? Aston and Valkyrie? Oh, far out. How's it only 10 past 9? How's it only 10 past 9? First 81, where did I see him the other night? See, I had the best connection, but it's telling me. Yeah, it's a handful, isn't it? The old yeah, that was last week, I think it was, because I didn't do Dragon Trail. I think it was last week, wasn't it? Yeah, last week. Seaside. Dragon Trail Seaside last week. And then you had Group 3 backwards at Group 3 backwards Nürburgring, which was interesting to watch. And then we had Trail Gardens Group 4 a couple of weeks back, only because we had that's cool. Only because we had Manufacturers Cup. Yeah, it would have been Gardens. That was last week. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that was a couple of weeks back. It's going to be a handful of the old M6. Now we've got Rinbo in here and JCW. That's it, time to get him. And the worst thing is, in this position, you sort of got to be careful of where everybody is. Give him space, because he's definitely not going to give me it. Jeez, everybody went off back there. Oh, I don't know what happened there. I don't know how I managed that either, but I'll take it. Gotta focus. Yeah, the M6 is pretty cool. I've actually got a model of the M6 and the M4 DTM models. Which I was going to hang behind me, but I was just trying to work it out because I actually don't have a hanging hook. You know, P2's gone wide into the sand pit. Must think he's a cat. Someone hit me? I don't know. Oh, man, pushing me wide. It's actually good though, I have to say. It's actually good. Alright mate, enjoy dinner. To actually see the 296 getting. Silly. Absolutely silly. Oh, yeah, what's on? I don't think I'll be able to make it in time with the flight. Invisible stand left because he knew he was in the wrong. Thank you very much for the noisy goring Indonesian. Yeah, what did I have tonight? I had chicken strips and chips. I was going to make a wrap at CBF, so I did it as a poutine. And that was quite nice. Yeah, I don't know what I will have for my pre-bed snack. I do need to get back into increasing my protein intake. Jeez. Oh, JCW. And that got a little bit hairy as we touched some grass. We should probably go outside and do the same thing, to be fair. Looks like a few people are going very wide. I'm not paying attention to the traffic behind. Oh, yeah, let's go. That egg on top is always the piece of resistance, or whatever they say. Is it a piece of a resistance? No. I like the green. I like how the green flag is just constantly being waved. It's like, I'm pretty sure we know. You need to tell us when there's an accident. This guy is a learner. Got his little leaf on the back. Didn't realize Singapore had the same thing. Oh, he's gone wide. Through we go. Yellow flag. Someone spun out. Oh, flame bird. Oh. I'm in the P4. I don't know how we've managed to achieve this, but I'll take it. Oh, and God for Ghost, because he would have tapped me then. he's gone wide as well. And through we go. Oh, now we're just going to just sort of not make any errors or allow him in. Oh wow, it's 4 seconds. 3.5 seconds. Even still. Gotta go. Gotta go. P1. Wow. P1 is miles ahead. 16 seconds. Oh, there's our small little error. We're up half a second. It's probably smashed now since we had that little error. There it's gone. Some people, man. Some people. In fact, I've been that crazy. Absolutely crazy. It is what it is. My own fault for probably going a little bit too wide on that second last corner. And then destroyed with his ramming. But some people, eh? Some people. Let's actually, because we've got some time, actually have to look at what actually happened there. Because yeah, there was. It's a bit unfortunate what had happened. With that. So obviously I've... Whoa, 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 whoa. Nah, Flamebird again. Flamebird again. What's he doing? This Flamebird guy needs to calm down. Obviously he's pushed and then destroyed and then Flamebird just needs to chill out. It's not the first time he tried to be funny there. But even still, like I tried to really protect my line. Is why I've gone like the inside and sort of tried to... If Flamebird was smart, he would have just stayed left. But even looking at Flamebird and his direction, his arrow, he's like, oh, alright, I'm going to try and take the inside line, and then sort of got pitted. Let's also look at Stroids. Sort of goes wide. It's a bit of a tough one, isn't it? Then, welcome, if I've pronounced that correctly, welcome in, mates. Welcome to the Big Crew. Thanks very much for following over on Twitch. Yeah, that was, I guess, an interesting situation there. We are over on YouTube as well, if you have a YouTube channel. Ad-free at the moment. Until YouTube wants to add me. So we might Hmm. Let's change car. Let's see. Let's see how actually good this 296 is. So I never understand it. You're dropping horsepower first of all, and then you're gaining weight. The fact you're dropping horsepower by 115, and then you get the cars like. Let's have a look at what the difference is with the 922. Like, even that again, that's a 112 with a 70 kilo. Like, makes no sense. We'll try the 296. I don't think I've put any Ks on this thing. Oh, I put 170 on it. Wow, okay. So far, so good with how it feels. Ah, that sector was so good too, that first sector. It was in the 18, so I know I was on. Most of those sectors I've been doing are like a 19-1, 19-2. I think it was like an 18-6. I don't know, it feels alright so far. Oh, we might have recovered. That braking then was a bit hey Jesus. I was up and then now I'm down. Took that corner way too slow. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. I find Ghost does help because I've set it to that point. I think I've got it set to 0.4, so I know if you can sort of gauge how close you are to it. But when you're on toe to toe and it's right in your face, it does get a bit distracting. But it does sort of help sort of follow that same line. I think I've got a pimple coming up in my nose. Not ideal. Not ideal. Nothing. Nothing. But yeah, it's one of those things you sort of find the happy medium in between it all. So even when I had it at like 0.5, you'd get to a stage where you'd sort of catch it. But You know, even like skimming 0.2 or 0.3 off a second because of Ghost is always quite nice. But I feel like I can sneak into the 26s if I keep trying. Just got to find the car. Oh, yes, that's what it would have been. Would have been the bedtime. Where is it? Is he in here? But yeah, holding on to C again. Holding on to C. Bienvenue. Let's go. And the stock as a rock. Actually, I think I've changed the wheels on this, and that's about it. Oh no! Look at this, Morty. Look at this. That's hilarious. Maybe that's what I might do. Something a bit different to the standard Monster or Pepsi. You alright, mate? Oh, 1.5 Ghost is way too far. You set it to 0.5. You don't need to set it at 1.5. 1.5 is way too far. I don't know how he managed to do that, but no, someone's gone wide. I was trying to move out of the way. Ghost managed to do his job. Let's go. Seeing this, that would never happen. Why? Like, you go from You go from grass to BS. Grass to bitumen, you would not spin out like that. You would not. It's definitely something that Polyphony also needs to fix in its settings. Nope, someone's gone too wide. And Jack's behind us, interesting. A 27-1. Wild. We were at 1 second up and then we're going to 0.06. How? How? That's it. Especially on this track. Especially if we go too wide here. Earth moving. Just have a second in that. Cut it way too fine. There it is. Got a bit scared of the Aiden James up ahead. Let's see what we can do. Bit disappointing, but happens. Thank you very much for the 18 of you watching. Really appreciate it. Oh, look at that curve so aggressively. The 296 isn't too bad of a car to drive. It's just a bit unfortunate the rest of what it happens. Thank you very much for whoever recently subscribed. Greatly appreciated. 622. Wild. Yeah, I think if we can almost double that. If we can double that. So if we can go from 622, obviously this here, 622, 622. If we can double that, so if we can get that to 1250, I will attempt the Nürburgring 24-hour race. I think that's what we will do. Or at least do maybe like 1050. 1050 subbies. Big crew members. I think that'll be the ultimate challenge, won't it? Let's just chuck this in the GT Auto for a second. Give it a bit of a change of colour. I think I've got the normal wheels that I put on all my GT3 cars. Yep, it's already there. What's the other thing? Front grille. No, I like it with the lights. Custom parts as well. More aggressive. I think we'll go Type A. I'll just type. The side. Maybe we'll get rid of. In the rear. We'll put the sand part on. But yeah, I gotta get in, give this thing a bit of paint at some point. What we got in the way of funky colours? Carbon 12 looks alright. Yeah, let's go the in your face yellow, and then the wheels will just do the same. And then we'll just go more items. We will chuck the old. Wait, okay, how do we do this? Okay, so I can't really do it without a controller, which is a bit disappointing. I'll turn the controller on. We'll get into it. We'll see what we got. There we go. That's better. How's the rear? Ah, okay, so that must be body 2. Yeah, body 2? It is body 2, okay. That's ridiculous. Why have that even set up if that's what's going to happen? Come on. Ah. Come on. Just centralize it just a little bit. Oh, I guess that will do. We've got a little bit of time left, don't we? About 2 minutes. We made it. We made it. But I do know I am keen for ACC tomorrow. So that'll be interesting to see how all the settings and everything adjust. I'll have to actually look into that and see if there's a like a GT stats sort of conversion. It does annoy me that there is a big difference, almost a 20-second difference in messages and gameplay. We've got Percy in here. Sergi, Percy. No, just oh, there's a cool looking M6 down there. Where's G at? P9. P9. Okay, we're starting P4. Not bad. Not bad, good start. Oh, in the sun, that is hectic. Oh, geez, even on the screen, it's in your face. Well, let's go. 6 laps. Brands Hatch. Thanks, Golden. Now, boys, play fair. Play fair. Thanks very much for the 30 likes. Legends. Sun's going very wide. Oh, that was scary. Move up into P3. Don't know how. I updated that already. I don't know why it popped up again. God damn it, Johnny. Why didn't Ghost do its job? What in the world? Oh, now Ghost wants to work. Oh, mate, it was sideways for such a long time. That's ridiculous. What's Suzuka doing there? I better not get penalised for that because he was on the brakes way too early. Ridiculous. Bye, boys. What are you two doing down backwards? Bye again. Facing the wrong way. People having a bit of a sook in the chat. Those two open up the first two. Nah, who was it? It was Johnny Milk and whoever the other bloke was, and then the two Porsches just facing the wrong way. If you guys don't want to race cleanly and fair, I'll take your positions. Look at that. I know I can get into the 26s. The fact I just pushed the 27.02. Wild. Not bad for a P7 situation. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny, Drake. Thank you very much for every recently subscribed. Absolute legend. Welcome to the pit crew. But disappointing that the Porsche was 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I feel like Gordon should have given the spot back after forcing me off like he did, but it is what it is. Is what it is. Actually, there's something I was meant to put on charge. I'll work it out. I will work it out. Excuse me. Did I end up with the fastest lap still? Yeah, I did. Nice. Mr. Gordon dropping down to B, which is wild. Absolutely wild. Well, this will be the last race for the night after this quali is done. Which I don't mind having a race that has about this much sort of space in. A lot of carnage. A lot of carnage. Hope your DR goes up. Look, unfortunately, my DR currently is C. I've got on a high as B, and then I was chewed up and spat back out. But yeah, I wish I could have stayed in B's, but that particular what are we talking about? That particular lobby, or B lobbies, are quite aggressive. It's starting P1 as well. But yeah, obviously I don't know what your. I can't speak Mandarin. They're 8989, so I'm unsure who you were in the last race. But thank you very much for popping in. That's not ideal. Not ideal at all. But yeah, the goal is to eventually get up into the B's and stay in the B's. And yeah, we got up into the B's a few weeks back. Lasted all of 6 races and then spat out. Nope, cannot park there at all. And that's it. You missed it, actually. Along this straight, I had 2 that bounced off each other and sent themselves into walls. And then about 250 meters up, I had 2 guys that were facing the wrong way. That's not ideal either. Yeah, I try and race fair. I try and do my best. Sometimes my best isn't enough though. Oh, again, too wide. The joys of chasing ghosts. That's it. That's it. Let's go. Let's try again. Can't even make it past T1 or T2. He is. Definitely is quick. I'm so keen for Scary Movie 6 or 7, or whichever one is that coming out. Ah! Awusa. Awusa. Yeah, but you don't go to therapy to bang your therapist. Awusa. Awusa. Oh my god. Just a littlest bit of grass. A littlest bit of grass. And the crazy thing is, I know I can jump into the top 10 of this list. That's the crazy thing in all of it. Maybe it's the fact that it's yellow, not black. Ooh, yeah, if you weren't here before, if we can crack the 1,000, so that means it needs to be like consistent over the 1,000. So 1050 is the starting point. Once that kicks off and we have that many subscribers, we will do a 24-hour Nürburgring race, I think. I'll do it against Polyphony, or I'll do the power pack. Ricky Bobby. Unfortunately, it's the minority that ruins it for you guys. I'm unsure what your name is. I'm just going to call you 8989. I do need to learn. I do need to get back in learning some foreign language. But yeah, there's. I think probably at the moment how it's looking is the Singaporeans are giving themselves a bad name. But thank you very much for tuning in from Japan. It's greatly appreciated. Actually, I'm pretty sure. No, I got Kane who tunes in from Japan. But you'll be our second. That's the whole point. The whole point is to set myself up for punishment for you guys. But yeah, how I would do it is it would be like a 12 p.m. my time stream to a 12 p.m. following day stream. Just so it's sort of like, and it'd be probably on a Wednesday night of all nights. It wouldn't be like a Friday night thing. It'd be a midweek thing. Yeah, it's just all about just having fun, I guess. Unless I can do one in ACC. Maybe we could do one in ACC a little bit later on, if there's the ability to do with that. Oh, Simo's gone. Can't park there, sir. It's so people can actually see me instead of doing that. No, it was just be 24 hours. It'd probably be the power pack race, to be fair. No, my DR's pretty well in the C's at the moment. I won't lose it because of that. I just would have expected Ghost to be a little better, but Ghost is very must be set to weak. Oh, Simo, what are you doing there, mate? You know those things called white monster cans, Kiwi Dad? Coffee. Yeah, once we clear 1,000 subscribers, oh, I'd love some tart, to be fair. Pity, what are you doing there, mate? Once we clear the 1,000 subscribers, so once we're at like 1050, I will tally it up with the wife to do a 24-hour, and it'll probably be the power pack edition. And how I guess it's not a bad recovery, is it? I'm up at the 7th. And but that's the thing though, this track is very very tight, and you're either, I think someone made a comment about it earlier, which is actually a fair point, you're either mowing grass or you're landscaping or doing construction, like moving into the sand pits and whatnot. But yeah, once, I think it'd be a good challenge, but the streaming time would be like midday to midday. So it'd be like a Wednesday to like Thursday stream. One of the messages have come in. Just give me a second. No, don't do that. Because I need interactions and likes, and it needs to be all, I want it to be all generic subs. Oh, that's taking me too wide. That's taking me too wide as well. I don't know how I managed to hold it straight. No, don't do that. That's why it's construction yellow, mate. To like stay clear. But yeah, don't set up any dodgy secondhand channels. Because yeah, just it sort of kills the channel, oddly enough, because it's the interaction. Oh, Ricky Bobby in the wall. Yeah, well that's why I made the comment in the cord about doing like a weekly league thing where we do it on a Wednesday. $5 buy-in, you get eight weeks. Obviously, if you miss a week, that's on you. It'll be based on points and first, second, and third. So if you get a full 16, I think what was it 16 fives? What's that? $80. 16 fives. $85. If you come first, 30, 20, 10, or however that breakdown is. Because I feel like too, if you were to do like a $5 buy-in, you'd probably be a bit more accountable. And we wouldn't do like buy-ins through here. It'd be buy-ins, you do like you just do the transfer into as a donation, or we could do merch packs or whatever. But I think everybody, if you're going to do a buy-in, you have the option. I got chicken feed socks. I used them last night. Just the cameras hasn't worked. The camera wasn't working. Yeah, the camera's not working tonight too. I'll have to look at that tomorrow. Oh, Stampy got him. I might have to put a big order in, so anytime a winner gets the chicken feet socks. But I think what we'll do is, if we are to do that, we would do, it wouldn't be A, B, it would be A and B versus each other, and then C and D versus each other. Otherwise, you just have the same dudes winning it in the those lobbies every week. Oh no, he's gone wide. We'll take P5. Thank you, baby. You guys are obsessed with the chicken feet socks, surely. There we go. There we go. Oh. But yeah, that's an idea. It's like $5 buy-in. obviously first in, first served. Obviously, if we end up with more than the 16, then there's a fill-in. Obviously, you know, you can give them sort of money for their time, and I think it's just all about trying to build all that up. Yeah, and that's I've got the Gymshark shirt on today. I was just in a bit of a mood. I didn't want to wear that. But yeah, it'd be a $5 buy-in. It'd probably be 10 laps. I think 10 laps is plentiful. 10 laps, 3 different circuits, and then for the following week, then the P1, P2, and P3 can then pick location for the next week's races, or the following week's races, and we just do the same again, where we do one mandatory pit, whether it be tires, whether it be fuel, mandatory pit, maybe not even either, but you need to do a mandatory pit, and go from there. But yeah, I'm just trying to work out the logistics of it all, because I know there's a lot of you guys that would be super keen on that. So yeah, I feel like I need to move this way a bit. That's a bit better, so I don't look like I'm sitting like right here. But yeah, that's where I'm sort of at with that idea with the leagues. I think a league would be good. There's nothing in writing at the moment, but it will be obviously for E. It will start with C, D, and E rated drivers, and don't be out of all of that, I get the smallest stack. Hold on. But yeah, don't be one of these sneaky guys and have a second account and deliberately try and push your way through. You know, guys like Eugene and all of that. I need proper CDE drivers. But yeah, it's just all about just trying to build on it all and go from there. That's really all it is. I do need to look at getting a proper race seat though. That's for sure. That is for sure. Oh, why did I go back in there? But yeah, that is this week done, I think. Yeah, that's this week done. Oh, not this week done, but yeah, you know what I mean. Tonight's done. Tonight is done. But yeah, thank you very much for those who have subscribed to tonight. Looks like we've gained 5, which is epic. Epic. No, it would just be C, D, and E. C, D, and E. Because it's like one of those things. I don't want people that are a constant D or a constant C driver racing against those quicker guys who are an A and B or even A plus. Because then it comes into when we do branch out into leagues, we can then, you know, we can have A, B, A plus, yeah, A plus, A and B, and then we can run a different stream for that. We can do commentary and voice chat and all of that. So yeah, it's just all about, I guess, building on the smaller drivers first, and then building into the bigger ones. And I think once that happens, it sort of goes from there. And we had that in the community endurance race, BX. So you knew that, and you know, even the likes of Eugene, who's super quick. And I think that's too where it is, where it's like I know who's quick in my friends list, and I don't need them being. I guess it's nice to have them part of the community, but when we're trying to build a league, I'm trying to build it for the smaller guys first, the littler guys, the guys that more race for a bit of fun. You know, those A, you know, A, B, and A, B race drivers, they're quick already. So yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it will come with time. Whether it comes this year or sit there and plan it, or it comes a little bit later in the year, no big deal. But yeah, I guess that's us done for the Tuesday. So yeah, wherever you are, yeah, have a good morning, have a good day, have a good night, and I will probably see. Yeah, and that's the thing, we don't need people dominating races all the time. You know, it'd be good to see. You know, let's say for example, there's Sean, VX, myself. If between us three, or even Kiwi Dad, between us sort of four, that, you know, not every week's the same sort of winner, but it'd be like a $5 buy-in just to start small. Yeah, start small, and then obviously, you know, however we sort of work that out, we go from there. And we, you know, I'll do an Excel spreadsheet, and then we'll do like $10 for whoever's been the most improved for that week, for that series. But we'll definitely work it out, and then sort of go from there. But yeah, again, I do thank you all for joining in. 12, yeah, I know. 31 likes, greatly appreciated. I don't know what the watch time is tonight, but I know last night was pretty ordinary. But it is what it is. It's not my own fault for calling it quits last week. But we are back. We are back. But yeah, wherever you are in the world, have a good morning, have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow for some ACC. And until next time, stay safe and peace.
Helmets off, race damage in the side. Lights dim. You were right here, right in every turn we battle. Thank you for watching me go blazing. Hit that subscribe. Keep the engine blazing. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you legends again next time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One final lap before we sign out. Oh yeah, yeah. Drop a little comment. See you again, I will miss you. Okay. Thank you for watching me go racing. Hit that subscribe. Keep the engine blazing. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you next time. Same time, same place, same time, same place. See you again next time. And let's ride. Oh yeah.
Bye, have a great time.